Hey everyone, welcome back. So I know I am a little late getting to this considering it is the middle of October and school has already started, but we're gonna go with it anyway because what the heck, I want to. Also, I just kind of want to give people a few tips on college because this is my second year in college. I don't know why I had to think about it. Yeah, I'm a sophomore in college, so I have a good idea of what college kind of consists of and what you kind of have to do in college, so just thought I'd give you some tips. Also, you guys like my shirt? It's me 24/7. Anyway, let's get into it. Tip numero uno. Form a budget for college. Whether you have a job or not, you need to form a budget while you're in college. Money disappears so quickly while you're in college. Personally, what I do is I form a monthly budget. I set a certain amount of money that I can spend within a month, and I only allow myself to spend that certain amount of money in a month. It varies for everyone depending on how much money you have going into college, how much money you're making if you have a job, and how much money you typically spend. Also, how much your parents might or might not be helping you. If you don't form a budget, money will fly out the window. You will be in the first semester and you'll go, where did all my money go? I'm now officially a broke college student because, well, welcome to college. Tip number 2. Make sure that you are eating right in college. Now, you may be thinking, now Ashley, that's a super simple thing to do. That's not that hard to follow. No. Eating right in college does sometimes take a little bit more effort than if you were at home. A lot of times you could be in a hurry, you could have just a few minutes to get to your next class and you're in a hurry, so you just run by Chick-fil-A and grab a chicken sandwich for lunch, which is not healthy. So make sure that you are eating right and eating healthy in college. You are now responsible for yourself at this point. I know, scary. So make sure that you are eating a healthy, balanced diet. Oh goodness. I don't mean to sound like your mom here, but honestly it's super important that you are eating healthy and keeping your body healthy, because otherwise you're just going to feel drained all the time, and studying and doing homework and just participating in classes is going to be so much more difficult. Trust me, I've been there. Eating right also includes not skipping meals. Now again, you might be thinking, Ashley, how the heck could I skip a meal? I love food. But when you are studying or your classes go over your lunchtime, it can be super easy to skip meals, I found out. I know, odd. But make sure that you are not skipping meals because that affects your health as well, and we don't want that. Again, trust me, I've been there. Tip number 3. This is going to sound a bit odd, but unless you are an early riser that wakes up in the wee hours of the morning, that was a weird word. Don't take 8 a.m.s. Avoid them at whatever cost. I am personally one of those people that really likes to sleep in. 8 a.m.s are the death sometimes, honestly, because you could have been up late studying. Don't do that, but you could have been up late studying and then just getting up at 7 a.m. or whatever time you have to get up in the morning. You won't have the motivation sometimes, which will cause you to skip that class, and we don't want that. So make sure that you are avoiding those 8 a.m.s, so that way you have the motivation to go to classes most of the time. Most of the time. I know, it happens. I've been there. Whatever. Tip number 4. Treat each day like a 9 to 5 job. Because let's face it, a lot of us are going to be working 9 to 5 jobs. Not all of us, but a lot of us will be working 9 to 5 jobs in the future. So it's best to get used to that routine now while we're in college. Plus, then it makes it a lot easier, not easy, but easier, to do your homework and to study. Because you now have a designated time that you set to study and do homework. It's a way to keep yourself accountable. And as I said, it's good practice for the future. So why the heck not? Plus, that'll help you avoid those really late nights, and it'll give you time to hang out with your friends when you're done with homework and done studying. Tip numero 5. I'm taking Spanish right now, if you can't tell. So this is the last tip I have for you, and it is get involved. Getting involved with your school and the clubs and whatever they offer is a fantastic way to meet new people and make new friends. anyone out there who's an introvert like me will totally understand how hard it is to make friends sometimes.
Stop touching your hair, please. Oh my goodness.
So going out there and making yourself get involved in all of the activities that your school may offer is a great way to meet new people who share similar interests to you. I'm personally in a service club right now, and it's been a great opportunity for me because I've met people who share a love for service, and I've made some of my best friends that way. And I'm now actually an officer for that club. So get involved in whatever way is best for you. So those are all the tips I have for you. Maybe I'll do another one later on. We'll see. I don't know. Depends on what you guys want to see. But if you have any other tips that you would like to add, feel free to leave them in the comments below and let us know about them. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Finger guns. Don't know why I did that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, God loves you. So do I. See you next week. Bye.